Hey Clashers, my naked mole rats, you know who you are. Welcome, my name is Ryan and this is the Organ Clash Report, and today we're talking about our 1-minute sessions, so get on with it! Hey, friends and foes, have you ever heard about the 1-minute sessions of Organ Clash? If you haven't, you should check out our YouTube channel because there they are. We started the 1-minute sessions in 2020 because of the pandemic. We were living in Cologne, Halle and Berlin. That's kind of all over Germany. It was hard for us to meet up. We thought about a way to make music together, create new tunes. So we came out with the 1-minute sessions. Why 1 minute? Because we wanted it to work on social media. Of course, we wanted to work on something to get our game together even in the pandemic. We did those for Instagram. After a while we wanted to try them on YouTube too, and now here we are. In the beginning we only did split screen videos, so not that much work, just music and that's it. The longer we were doing the 1-minute sessions, the more complicated our workflow got. So we started to really edit stuff. You can see the development in the playlist 1-minute sessions. We did 3 seasons in 2020. First season mostly funk and groove stuff. Second season the same. Third season only 1 video. At the end of summer 2020 we stopped the 1-minute sessions for 1.5 years actually. And that's because I think we don't know really. We just stopped. We all had things to do. But now we're back. This year we started to release a 1-minute session every other Friday. We also use it for the basis of our songs, so a lot of songs were created after 1-minute sessions. Let's have a look on some of those 1-minute sessions. What you can see if you go through our catalog of 1-minute sessions is that we started quite easy. We started with little split screen videos. What you also can see are the changing backgrounds. The first 3 seasons João had his drum set built up in his attic, fighting against the cold and the hot and everything under the roof. We also started to use the comic background in the first season to experiment with different styles. The most interesting videos were always the edits of João. He really invests a lot of time, tries a lot of stuff. There are amazing things coming out of that. You can see his first edit, 1-minute session, season 1, number 6. Another great edit of João's is season 1, number 7. And this tune actually became a tune in our repertoire. It's now called Come On Barbie. You will hear it later this year as a single, I guess. Yeah, people, it will happen. We're pumped! Wow! The first session of season 2 became one of our hardest songs. I think Adrian really didn't think that this will happen, but we made a song out of it. And now he always has to get all the chords again when we play it, because it's quite heavy. The second season, number 1, is great. You should listen to it on a concert of ours, or, well, there will be a recording out there sometime later this year. So stay tuned for that. When we started this year again, we changed our approach to these 1-minute sessions. So what we did earlier with a little bit of edit and like split screen and stuff became more cinematic. Now we're filming with better cameras, doing more in the edits. It feels more like a music video kind of thing. Especially when João does the edit, there might come stories and behind the scenes stuff. We started anew with a big special for Burghausen because we were looking forward to the Burghausen Jazz Competition for 2 years now. So the first 1-minute session of 2022 was an homage of João to our time back when we first thought we were going to Burghausen. And you can see that in pure nostalgia. We also stopped calling our sessions 1-minute jam sessions because they are not jams. I have to break it to you, they really aren't jams. maybe the solos. The solos are jams. Small amount of time, but it is worked out. Well, so another honorable mention is Burghausen The Aftermath 1 minute session, which was actually the first session after Burghausen. What we did in this session, because Adrian lost his footage, we used some footage from Burghausen and put it in the middle, mostly slow-mo. The last 1 minute session that we did up to now is Reflecting. Reflecting became an epic melody-based rock song thing, and I'm pretty sure we'll make a song out of this 1 minute session. So, the important question, how are we doing our 1 minute sessions? Joao is preparing grooves at first. He's the one who starts the action. He will sit down mostly one day, just creating 8 grooves. He loads them up and then it's Adrian's time. Adrian wanted to be second because he felt more comfortable only playing over drums, and so that's how we do it. He goes into his studio and does his part, listening to Joao, trying to understand what Joao's done, and then playing his stuff. And then he's sending the project to me, and I'm doing the last part, mostly playing the melody, but sometimes comping behind his melody or his solo, and that's how we do it. So one could say our recordings travel north, kinda, but definitely through Germany. In the end, it's always a question of how early in the week are we finished with this part, because Joao takes some time to edit, because his edits are special. When there isn't that much time, I have to edit, and so totally fine. My edits are what they are, but they are faster, that's for sure. Adrian is responsible for the sound. We put both together and there we are. We tried it the other way around, so Joao still first, but me second. You can hear that, I think it's first season number 2. I try to lay down some ideas first and let the others record over them, but somehow they never do. Don't know why. So lastly, let's talk about what we do with these 1 minute sessions when they're done. I think all 3 of us enjoy listening to them. Well, I do. Mainly the new ones are also documents of the time. So we got like the nostalgia one that tells us our story about Burghausen, the Burghausen Aftermath one where we actually were there. I think the best thing about the 1 minute sessions is that we kinda compose together in them, so that when we have the time to come together, we actually already got the ideas and everybody knows the ideas, everybody heard the ideas. It's really magical to compose this way together. All the ideas develop in the team, except for some songs that Adrian wrote, but let's not talk about those. If you didn't do it yet, watch all our 1 minute sessions and put a comment under the one that you like the most. I'm looking forward to see you again at our next report, which will be about recording / tracking / mixing sessions. Well, later.